Hello? Hello? Mite. Mia de you. Hello? Who is here today? Hi, Brian. Hi, Jay. Hi, Rick. Hello, CBC. Hi, Dip. Hi, Simon. Hello. Hi, Zecton. Hello, Fix. Hello. Audio good? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot open my mouth very wide at the moment. It's very dry in here. Almost home from thingy. Nice. I did put lip balm on. Give me 1 second. Okay, this lip balm is like dead. I've used it for like the past couple months now, and it's at its last leg. I can't even like roll the thing. It's just stuck. I scraped it. I did my lip balm. I checked it. Okay, there we go. I can actually open my mouth now. I need water. Okay, so I can officially confirm I do have a sore throat. So the normal streamer voice may not be present today. Ah. Okay. Yeah, so you know when people stream, usually the streamer voice is a projecting voice. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's a very projecting voice. You're trying to make yourself heard, right? That's like the stereotypical streamer voice. But I can't really do that right now. So, I'm just not gonna do that. At least I'm gonna try not to. It's like a habit that I have to break, and it's not easy to break such a habit. Hi, Nova. I'm okay. I'm doing good. I had good-ish sleep last night. I woke up like in the middle of the night, maybe twice. But that's kind of normal and standard for me now. I woke up and my skin was dry as heck. So I was cracking in some places. But I'm okay. In the end, I didn't crochet last night. I was shopping. I was looking at the Cheeto fish clothes for a long time, and I was talking to friend for a long time. So I ended up not buying, and I ended up shopping and not crocheting at all. But you can be rest assured that I will use the funds from yesterday on something that I like a lot. I didn't buy it just yet. I like was about to hit the checkout button, and then I realized, wait, I didn't measure these things first, and was like, oh, I should probably do that to double check the size and stuff. I'm very like scared of sizing when you online shop, so um. Also, I'm having kanji because it's easy for me to swallow. So if you hear like mushy sounds, that's probably it. Yeah, good call, right? Like I have a really weird body shape in some way because I'm short. So as a short person, I unfortunately have to consider the sizing differently. Um so yeah, it I was like paying Peko. And it is what it is. But it's like the top part, like I saw the model, right? And she has like her measurements and stuff on the screen and everything. And I was like, okay, if this is how tall she is and this is like her body type, and I'm kind of similar, I was like, maybe I can fit in the same size. Hi, Uncle. I'm good. I'm good. Hi, Janya. Hello, hello. I just need to do the proper measurements first, and then I'll buy it. Like I'm set. I know which one I want. I decided to get the crop top, obviously. I'm sure we're gonna have matching crop tops. But I also decided to get the zip hoodie because the zip hoodie is just more practical for me. The windbreaker not as practical, I think. I think the windbreaker is more fashionable, but it's not as practical. So I had to settle for only picking one. I don't have the funds to buy both, unfortunately. Oh, where's my bubble tea? There it is. Never buy shoes online. Oh hell no. I'm the kind of person that will go to the store, try the shoes on, and then go online to see if there's any discounts. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but I do that quite a lot. Hi, Kaji. How are you? I hope your collab with Lifu went well. I ended up like not being able to stay for all of it, but I hope you ended up finding the eyes that you were meant to find. How much is it? The crop top in Canadian. Okay, in Canadian. The crop top is 70, I think, and then the zip up hoodie is 118, not including tax and shipping yet. That's not always the case. I think it depends on where you buy the thing from. But yes, I agree. You know, there was like a... Okay, so... I think a lot of you guys know that I grew up in a very different socioeconomic standard than what I live in now. Because in Hong Kong, everyone... The economy there was great in the 2000s, okay? So pretty much everyone there that I knew, and even just general society, was very well off. Okay, so like going to shop in stores like Louis Vuitton was very normal. And when I moved to Canada, that's obviously not the case. Everyone here is like more, I guess, the average. You know, we'll shop at Hollister and think it's fancy. And I was like, it was a big culture shock. But then like I saw like some, what are they called? Like social experiments, right? Those exist. And I saw this recent one where Payless turned their brand into like a fancy one, but sold the exact same shit. Like they sold the same shoes and just the same stuff, and they priced it up to like $400-$600. And these like social media influencers were willing to spend that much money on Payless shoes that were like less than 20 bucks. And it's all because the brand is a thing. Like you're paying for brand, you're not paying for quality, right? So I was like, oh god damn. You got ripped off, Bell. But I mean, they got refunds in the end, but still, like, it was so silly. So obviously, like, now that I've also worked with merch, right? Like, I know how merch works now. When you see the things that are... Okay, so let me give you an example. I think it was like... Was it jet tags? You guys know what jet tags are, right? They're like the embroidered fabric keychain thing that's like a rectangle. You might have seen them. Cheeto Fish had them, but some other brands also have jet tags. If you don't know what they are, you can look them up. And you can make and ship them for like cents. Okay, like a few cents. It's not even like $1 per whatever. No. It's like a few cents per jet tag. And people will sell them for like 20 bucks, $15, $10. Like, bro, the amount of income get. Like the profit. The profit. I was like, god damn, I should make myself some jet tags. So, you know, a part of me is like, maybe I should just start like a side hustle, make a brand for myself so I can design all the clothes I ever want and get them for hella cheap. And then the guy who owned it just pressed it and it took off because people thought it was fancy. Jesus. How about like the taste of it? Would people know? But I guess vodka's vodka. Could make less money printing money. Whew. Nah, it's just interesting. So I don't know. I like the idea of luxury brands because it means high fashion, but high fashion also just means stupidly expensive things that do not take that much money to make. You know, when I was younger, I always liked looking at the brands because they were all fancy and shiny. And you know, as a kid, you're like, oh, shiny, I want, right? But now that I'm older, I'm like, I would rather buy the things that I like instead of look at a brand. Like Cheeto Fish, smaller business. I like the aesthetic. Everything there is like Mia coded in some way. And I like it a lot. So I am willing to spend more money on things like that than like a designer wallet that costs the same amount of money. And I kind of like now that I'm an adult earning adult money, I can finally make those kinds of decisions. The thing is, like in my family, um, a lot of my I feel like a lot of my grandparents' presents to me, because they do have hella money, I can't deny that. They like gave me a lot of designer stuff as like presents. So I do have them. Like I can't deny that I will have like high-end brand stuff. I own the stuff. And I don't really use it because I now understand its value. And I'm like, oh hell no, am I using this? Because it's so expensive. Well, hey, Elby. Getting counterfeit hype clothes from Taobao. Dude, were you like the tech wear kind of guy? The streetwear kind of guy? Because I understand. I was the kind of person that wanted to buy everything on Yes Style. Supporting small businesses is always good, exactly. You know what I hope? I mean, technically being a VTuber is like a small business. I hope that my small business can afford a house one day. I know Cheeto Fish was able to do that. I'm like, I want to buy a house with my adult business money. One day. Your wallet is so old and beat up. Honestly, I only have like... I have wallets that my family has given me, the like really long ones. The kind that can fit like a cash, like a dollar of cash in a flat way instead of folding it. And I'm like, that's hella big. I don't have that many cards. I don't carry cash anymore. So I ended up getting like a card wallet thing instead. And I have never used anything else. It's very small. It's the kind where like I think people use it to put their like train pass or something in it, and then go like doot on the little thing in the machine, and it's got like a transparent window to like show your ID and stuff. Like I have one of those now. I just put like a few cards that I actually need, and then my ID on the front. That's it. Oh, you know what? I'll be Temu and Taobao. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of my house is full of Temu and Taobao stuff. So I get it. I result to those imports as well. Literally, like this desk that I stream on, and my vanity table, and stuff in my closet and my bathroom are from Taobao. I have no shame in saying that. Good morning, Citrus. How are you? How do I put this? I like techwear. I actually think it looks really cool. I think it's more like it's not for everybody. And I like trends. I think okay, well, there's a thing. Certain trends will stick around, certain ones will not. Or if the trend comes and goes, it will come back, right? So I like keeping my clothes for a while. Like low-waisted jeans used to be out of fashion because high-waisted jeans were in fashion. Now it's the opposite. So everything's all messy. But the thing is, once you find a style that fits you, one that you like, one that you think works with your body and you feel confident in it, you're not gonna want to change it. Now that I know what it's like to have high-waisted jeans, I'm never going back. I will wear high-waisted everything. My Temu comrade, yes, thank you. Working right now? Have fun at work. Expandable jacket? Oh, wait, I like reversible jackets. Good morning, Mikey. Cyberpunk looking stuff? Not exactly. I think cyberpunk is more like futuristic technology. I think techwear is more just like lots of straight lines or diagonal lines. Just lines and blocks of color. Definitely blocks of color. Maybe like a little bit of text here and there. That's a bit more blocky looking too. Or cubic looking. Maybe some belts. But the thing is, some of the belts can be actually very functional. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to the belts. I do remember when I was in university, I actually had a lot of techwear type stuff. I had like the windbreaker with the stuff on it. And I was a hella techweary kind of girl. But then I started going to work. And I wasn't allowed to wear the techweary stuff to work. So I ended up becoming a formal girl. Like, I would wear the, what are they called? Like, blouse, knee-high boots, leather knee-high boots, skinny jeans or leggings. You know, that kind of vibe. I don't want to be an average girl though. I don't want to be no average girl. I like being unique, and that is why I like supporting my small business things now. They're very fun. I feel like there's a bit more uniqueness in them, like small business fashion. If there's one thing that I wish I could create, is a skirt that actually fits me. Like, I want a skirt that doesn't fall apart. Ah. Or like one that's not too short or too long. Yeah. That would be nice. Oh yeah, we were supposed to play Would You Rather. The way that I'm gonna do it is just I'm gonna have the thing on screen and we're just gonna sit here and talk about it, by the way. I'm not gonna like, you know, go to a different screen or something. I figured doing it like this would be easier. No, it's not too strong. It's actually my thighs. They are too short. They're too short. So I have to resort to something else. Just not skirts. Shorts are fine though. I'm also still eating, so like this is gonna be hella more chill, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, would you rather? It's just would you rather IO? Okay. Let me see if I can pull this up on the screen. Ta-da! Yep, this is how we're gonna do it. I guess we don't need that. Do we, like, put it down here? Or, like, what's the... I guess we can do this. I can just... Then I become hella tiny. Are you guys cool with this? Is this fine? Or should I, like, move it somewhere else? I don't really know where to go. Maybe if I, like, go over here? It's just a really weird shape to work with. It's kind of like what happened with the Translate stream. This covers my applegate. Nah, you know what? I like it where it was before. Let me go back. I'm very picky about this kind of thing, okay? Also, I'll move it so that it's behind the tenchi. I think I prefer this. I think, you know, this is a chance where I can actually pull out my hammer. Look, I got two. There's one over in the background. One rare occasion I can actually hold it. Goddamn. Okay, now we must discuss. What are the options? Live with people who are obsessed with you, or live with people who hate you. No physical violence. Also, I'm gonna keep eating while answering these questions that we got. You guys pick obsessed? Why? I need reasoning. If they hate you, they'll probably leave you alone. Positive environment. Very different answers here. I want to see if you guys would pick the same one that I pick. Get taken care of, getting did from someone who hates you forever sounds worse. True. It does say no physical violence, but it doesn't say anything else about people who hate me. So I assume there will be like people jabbing at me, telling me I'm messy, telling me like how to live my life, shit like that. Just because I won't want home by being negative. I agree with that. Also, I can barely see chat because it's down there. So I'm gonna move you guys the one on top. Is that working? Yeah. At least I can see what you guys are saying this way. Hold on, I'm reading. I'm reading what you guys are saying. Give me a second. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of words. Personally, I would pick obsessed. I would pick people who are obsessed with me. I think most people did too. My reasoning for picking that one though is I understand what it's like to experience the other option. I don't like it. And if people are obsessed with me, I may be interrupted a lot. But if I can determine, be like set a boundary of like, do not disturb me and do not bother me, and they worship my fucking ass, then they'll listen to me. Imagine living with a Tenchi. Sim pals. Hey, if anything, I get waited on every beck and call. I wonder if that's a thing. Do you think people have simp houses? Like, I'm sure there are some, maybe for like bigger VTubers than me, but I'm sure they exist, right? Because in a roommate, like just a normal roommate situation, someone will tell another person like, hey, I found a VTuber, and then they start liking VTubers, and then the entire house just likes VTubers. You know what I mean? It would be hella cool. Okay, wait. We got a next prompt. Fly with a dragon or swim with a mermaid? This was a toughie. You pick dragon? Or you can breathe underwater? I assume you can. You pick dragon? Ooh, there's this mix with this one. Fly, water is scary. I'm all good. You don't like deep water? Okay, you know what? There's a word for this. Let me Google it. There's a word for this. Fear of deep water. Thalassophobia? Yeah? Thalassophobia. Yep, that's the word. So, here's the thing for me. I did not realize that I had this phobia. And it's not like... okay, so I don't think I have the phobia to like the greatest extent. But it's like if I'm on I've been on a cruise ship and I've been out at sea for like days at a time. Like I know what it's like to be surrounded by just water and not have anywhere else to go. Like I have experienced it. I know what it's like. And I didn't feel any fear when I was on this boat. I actually felt really safe. And I think the reason why is because this boat was hella big. And it didn't feel like I was on water. If anything, I felt like I was in a building, like a normal ass hotel, just walking around it. You know, it didn't feel like I was on a boat. I think that's the bigger deal. But then when I like there's never been a time that I've been in a big body of water and I could not see any land. Like that has never happened to me before. Like in a way that I was in the water itself. Like I swam far enough that I couldn't see the shoreline anymore. That has never happened to me, and I do not want it to happen to me, because in a dream I had, I ended up in a situation like that, and it freaked me the fuck out. Like, I don't need to experience it in person. I had a very lucid dream about being in just the middle of nowhere in the water, and like, there's no life jacket. I'm just there treading water, and I'm like, which way do I swim? And the reason I always fear this of like picking which way to swim is, for one, if I start swimming in a direction, I could be going further away from land compared to another direction that I could have gone in. And I'm always just like, maybe I made the wrong choice, and I would hate to have to make that choice. The other thing is, I don't know how deep this water is. I don't know how dangerous this water is. Is there like anything that's gonna attack me? Is there anything that's gonna smell my blood if I'm injured that will want to eat me? You know? Things like that scare the crap out of me, man. I don't like what the... Not... Wait. I don't like not knowing what is down there, how deep it is. Same. Which is why swimming pools are fine. For me, swimming pools are fine because I do know what's down there. I now say nothing beyond a few feet. Inky black with few... Yeah, right? It's scary. The ocean has only been explored maybe like... I would say like 30% of the ocean has actually been explored. There is still a lot of the ocean that we have not explored as human beings. Like, it's hard, man. The ocean's big. It's a big, big body of water. You know things are below you. Exactly. Fear of the unknown. I think everybody fears the unknown to some extent. Exactly. That would definitely traumatize you. I do not blame you for that, really. You go to the ocean often, but only go ankle deep. Understandable. Understandable. Okay, like, I've seen videos of kids who are playing on the shore of the water, and then they get swept away by the current, and then they have to get saved. You know, like, I would hate for that to happen to me. I know I'm not a kid, and I know I'm bigger than a kid. I know how to swim. I'm not, like, unable of swimming, incapable of it. I've learned how to swim. I know I could save myself. But the fear is that the current will be too strong, and I will not have the energy to swim against it. You know, to me, that is the scary part. Is that, like, when people... Okay, so this is something that I discovered through school. When people don't know how to swim, and they just go down, they drown, right? Their death from drowning is much quicker. Is much quicker. Because they cannot keep their head above the water long enough. And they just end up... Their lungs fill up with water faster. And they end up dying faster. It's not as painful. But if you know how to swim, you're gonna keep trying. And it's harder for your body to accept the fact that it's going down. So it's more painful. And as someone who knows how to swim, and also someone who knows that, like... No thank you. No thank you. The currents are very strong. I know when I was a kid, my parents really... They never let me go to the ocean without some kind of floating device to keep me alive. Right? It leads to more fear, though, in my opinion. Mm. 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 Okay, but Rek, when you're panicking, it's not like I'm gonna remember that. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't think I'll remember that. If I'm panicking like my life is in danger, I'm just gonna try my best to get to shore. I was not. I was not. Okay, wait. We need to talk about the dragon. We need to talk about the dragon. Anyone here want to go skydiving? Like, are you guys into that? Are you guys into skydiving? Are you okay with that? Like, would you do that? Like, for real? Wait. Why? I want to hear why. And bungee jumping. Oh, Jesus. I would hate that feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not afraid of heights in that, like, being at a tall height does not scare me. Falling from that height does scare me. The equipment failure does. Yes, the equipment failure definitely scares me. Skydiving seems cool. So you're more into the diving than the jumping. Interesting. Looking down does okay, so bad looking down. Okay. So if I were to be up in the sky flying with a dragon, can I control this dragon? Like, if okay, let's just say we can. Let's say this dragon is like the magic school bus. We can control it, you know? Like let's just imagine this is the case. We can tell this dragon to go wherever we want, and we can fly in the sky with the dragon wherever we want. If there is a harness to keep me on the back of this dragon, and it's like as safe as it can possibly be. Like, I am tied to this thing. I have a helmet on. I have gear that will protect my eyes from stuff. I have an SOS buttons. I got a parachute in my backpack. Basically, like, if you had to sit on a plane, but a plane without like a seat on a plane on top of this dragon with an oxygen mask and a helmet and an emergency button. If there's all of the safety things intact with this dragon, sure, I'll do it. With the mermaid, you don't really need as many safety things, in my opinion. You would maybe need, like, if you can't do the whole breathe underwater thing, then maybe like that would be necessary, like an oxygen tank. Both situations require a GPS navigation device of some sort. I think just meeting a mermaid would be hella cool. Then I can ask about what the rest of the ocean is like the other, what, 70% of the ocean that hasn't been discovered? I can ask her what it's like down there. I'm also thinking in, like, say Genshin, right? Fontaine, you swim in the waters for hella long, and it's hella pretty, and there's a lot of creatures down there that you wouldn't even know existed. I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. Oh, we don't go there, it's scary. You know what? Fair. A mermaid can be scared too. I cannot fault that. It's too scary to go down there, huh? Do mermaids have flashlights? Do mermaids have flashlights? Is that a thing? Do they have technology? Or maybe they have like some kind of glowy fish that they can use. Oh, I know, that's why we like talk about it. Toothless relationship with a dragon. I can't believe fucking anglerfish do. Like, is there any other fish? There's probably some other fish, right? I learned about the evolution of fishes in the ocean when I was in university. Like, the lower the fish goes down under, it becomes more like cold-blooded, you know? They take you to Atlantis, maybe? Hell yeah! Right? Non-threatening? Yes, I would like to think that it is bright and non-threatening, with coral reefs and maybe pretty dungeons to be explored. That is what I would like. Not saying that it's gonna be the thing that it is, but it's what I would like it to be. Bioluminescence? Exactly, that's what I want. Oh my god, though. Okay. So you remember was it last year? I don't remember exactly when this occurred. But I think you guys will know what I'm talking about. Someone decided to pilot a submarine with an Xbox controller to visit the Titanic, I think it was. Was it that situation? Was it that one? I just think that, like, if I were that curious about the ocean, I would rather meet the mermaid than do something like that. And to be fair, I am kind of curious. I would like to know what is down at the bottom of the ocean. You know, like scuba divers clearly do not have that fear. But yeah, the pressure is definitely intense, which is why us humans should not really go down there. And I'm like, like there's so many creatures in the ocean. Like, you think about how big a whale is, like, they're ginormous. And you're telling me mermaids see them on a regular basis, right? Can you marry the mermaid? I think that will depend on which ocean which ocean the mermaid is from. Yeah, yeah. It is very scary. Can you marry the dragon? If you're a scaly, in both situations you're kind of a scaly. But I mean, if you'd like to, I don't see why not. Although it'd be kind of like saying that you want to marry your dog. You know, it's a little weird. At least one is more human-like than the other. A giant squid that eats whales? That's a thing? Nah. I'm just thinking of the benefits of streaming, of swimming with a mermaid. Is like, you can talk to them about all the things that, you know, a dragon would not understand, because you can't talk to a dragon. Dragons do not have thought like that. They don't have a mouth to talk. And so, I'm like, if it's a mermaid, I think, you know, you'd be able to, like, bring them up on land and introduce them to everything. And help them see the world. And then they could help me swim down there. Then I could see the ocean, you know? With a guide, I think I would definitely feel more, you know, happy about it. Has its own underwater bubble-based language, though? Then she'll teach me it. Or he'll teach me it. I don't know, merman? Kobayashi's dragon maid? But it says to fly with a dragon. Dragons do whatever they please. But how do you know it's just magical? What if it's just a lizard with wings? Huh? What if that's the case? That's most, but that does not mean all. You know what? Cassie's right. If I have to learn a new language, I can. If anyone's gonna do it, it would be me. You're so right. But if the mermaid is just a fish with a face, then that would be a human-faced fish. That's not a mermaid. Fair, you win. Fuck yeah. Reverse mermaid. I don't know if anybody else who's taken this quiz has given it this much thought. Depends on which mythology you draw from. It does. It does. I think for me, I'm just thinking standard mermaid that has, like, from the hip down is a fishtail that's hella pretty. And got, like, nice hair, kind of like Ariel does. And flying with a dragon, I'm thinking like literally a lizard with wings. But sometimes, like, okay, when I think of dragon, my first thought is not the more Western myth of dragon. I think of like the Chinese dragon, where it's like a really big, long snake-like dragon with a like tiny hands. That's kind of what I think of. Or like seaweed. No, it's just curly hair. Vertically down the middle, right half human, left half fish. I don't really know if they'd be able to swim that way. Aerodynamics, hydrodynamics would be kind of off, wouldn't you think? Don't Chinese dragons talk generally? No, not really. It's more like a telepathy thing, if anything, I believe. You're gonna choose your own mythological origins. Go for it. Like how Jet talks, sort of. Yeah, yeah. They dance to fly, basically. They do. But if it's a Chinese dragon, I don't know. I mean, if they'll let you ride on them, then sure. I'm just trying to think of, like, the options here, you know? Like, good options here. I think most of you pick dragon. I pick dragon. Okay, so here's the thing. Oceans are very, very unexplored, right? Very undeveloped. Humans have not put anything in the water besides debris and garbage, which is hella sad. Like, the oceans have been contaminated by humans, which is hella sad. The land, I feel like, has more things to see. Like, if I could just fly with a dragon to all the countries that I wish I could have flown to, you know? Like, that would be so nice. I'm pretty sure there's, like, air control, like, air border control to deal with. But, like, you know, I always imagine that with a dragon, I could at least fly to the places I want to see and see the land, see the different countries and stuff. It is, isn't it, Nazu? I like the deeper discussions about our choices. Eventually, people get used to seeing a dragon fly to the airports. True, you could save a shit ton of money. But you could also swim. Like, you could also swim. You'd have to go around the land, but I mean, you could swim it. You could swim it. I'm sure there's rivers and lakes to go through. All the money you could save from travel. Right! It'd be a lot of money. It would be a lot of money. Just the plane itself to go on is expensive. Okay, you know what? Let's pick dragon though. Let's pick dragon. Boop. Most people pick this one, huh? Ooh, be able to change the smell of anything at will. Be able to change the taste of any food at will. Oh, fuck. This one's hard. Oh, no. Be able to change the smell of anything at will. Be able to change the taste of any food at will. I would pick taste. I would pick taste. I think. I'm trying to just... Hold on. I'm like coming up with bullet points in my head why I would make this choice. You guys take the time to think about it. I'm thinking about it. To make things less stinky. That's like your only reason? I'm thinking of like other things. Like I'm not thinking conventions. My sense of smell has been trained very well. Okay, and I've actually been in a few situations where I think I saved myself because of it. There was a situation when I was in university. It was really late. I had like a late class that went until like 7 p.m. So I was on my way home. by myself. Like, I was taking the public transit and stuff, and I smell weed. Like, a very strong smell of weed and blood. And I was like, nope, we're not going this way. And I turned around to go the other way. You know, like, I was like, you know, so I was just like, I don't think I want to go that way. It's like a safety thing, or like being able to like smell things, you know, like accurate things. I know it'd be nice to be able to change what you're smelling, but for me, it's more like a social awareness thing in public. I rely on my sense of smell a lot. I'm like a dog. No, I was not curious to find out. I ended up watching the news, and in that area, there was a stabbing. So, yes, I did end up finding out what happened. It's just, I was very scared when I found out I was in the vicinity of this happening. And that is why I would rather give up that, be able to change the smell of anything at will, you know, because that could be a power that fucks people up. Because it's like, it's saying be able to change the smell of anything at will, right? So if, for example, like, you would smell blood in the air. If you wanted to hide the fact that you murdered someone, you could change that smell to like a barbecue or something, and no one will ever know, right? Like, you could do bad things with this. It's like everybody will smell it, but you know, I just I don't really want that. But I don't want to change the smell of anything at will. Like, this is not something I want to do. But if I were to be able to change the taste of any food, because I feel like food is a big part of life. I would rather change the taste of food so I actually eat healthy. Smell is a big part of food, but it's not enough for me to pick it. No, I'm not trying to sell the appeal. I'm just trying to say this is my opinion. I don't know. I don't think, to me, like, my smell, like, I would rather leave the world the way that it is. But see, you're not just changing the way your sense of smell is. You're changing how it smells to the environment around you, right? It's not saying be able to change the smell of anything at will for yourself. This is for, like, everybody. You know, this is for the environment around you. You're changing it for everybody. So you not only change it, like, okay, if you're saying it's like smell is a big part of food, what if you change it to a smell someone doesn't like, then they eat the food and they don't like the food anymore? Right? Like, I would rather pick for myself. I want to pick for myself. I don't want you guys to pick for me. That's just gross. It doesn't change the, like, atoms of the fart. It's still bacteria. I'd rather be able to change the taste of any food. I still say I'd rather change the taste of any food at will. I know, I understand that smell is a big part of taste, but for me anyway, when I eat food, I'd rather do texture stuff. I don't really care too much about taste. I like bland things. Yeah, and I'll make it taste however I want it to taste. At least I'm not gonna make them smell anything bad. Because your sense of smell is stronger than your sense of taste. Hi, Starlight. Then it makes you think how it's mounted for the smell of roses. I know, I did know that. I did know that. I find it really funny, actually. And a lot of perfume is actually made up of different kinds of bacteria. You know what? Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Carbon monoxide is very, very scary. I remember learning about it in high school. I feel like that's like one of the actual useful things that you could do with it. No, I'ma still pick taste. Huh? I am the majority somehow. I don't know what happened with you guys, but apparently smell was not a very popular option. Oh, sassy, yes, that would definitely change the way that you see the world. Okay, wait, let me read what this is. Be able to experience any book, movie, or TV show for the first time again. Be able to forget any embarrassing moment you've ever had. Ooh, Jesus. Let me think about this one. For the first time again. What does that even mean? What does that even mean to like be able to experience any book, movie, or TV show for the first time again? Like you forget the story? Be able to forget any. You guys want to? Okay. I feel like to forget embarrassing moments. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Like, there are some very embarrassing things I wish I forget. Like, I'm not gonna lie, one of these situations that I would love to forget is my first kiss. I would love to forget that it ever happened. I'm not gonna say it's embarrassing, but it's a moment that I wish I could forget. There's other things too, but I'd like to forget them because it's not like I learned from it. It was just embarrassing. You know, I feel like there are embarrassing moments that you can learn from, right? But there are some that are just embarrassing that you cannot learn from. And I have more of those, and I have more of the ones that I could learn from. True. You forget over time, reliving them is a great joy. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. You understand that? Thank you. We grow through cringe? Oh, Jesus. No, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to see if there's any other benefits to being able to forget embarrassing moments besides the fact that we learn from having those embarrassing moments. You know, I think a benefit is I'm not gonna have to stress over it. Like, I'm the kind of person that thinks back on memories a lot. I'm a very sentimental person. So, I will sit in bed. I will sit in bed, I'll crochet, and I'll just do my own thing, watch anime, and suddenly, just all of a sudden, I'll think of this embarrassing thing that I did in my life, and I start kicking my blanket, and I'm like, ah, shit, the secondhand embarrassment. And it's not like I learned from it. If anything, this embarrassing moment made me more in fear of my life, as in, I lost the confidence to stand on stage, kind of deal. You know? Like, it made me lose the motivation to do something again or try new things again. And I don't think that's a learning moment. That's just an embarrassing moment that you wish you could forget. You know? I'm like, I just feel like there are some things that embarrassing moments will ruin you and not teach you anything. You know? Oh, bye, no, so have fun at work. Because it's like, I remember this has happened to me before, like when I was a lot younger. I just remember being on stage and I forgot what I was supposed to do, and it was in front of the entire student body. And so I will always remember that day, and I will never forget that day. And it took me a long, long time before I was able to stand on stage again. Like years. It took me years to be able to find the courage to like stand in front of my class and not freak out over doing a presentation of some sort. You know? It is like, yeah, it's like a mental scar trauma. So if I could just forget that ever happened, I wouldn't be afraid of standing up in front of my class to do these damn presentations or act or dance or perform in any way, right? So that's like a benefit. But when I think about the other option, if you get this would it possible, it repeats again in the future? Why would it though? Why would it? I don't mind if it happens again in the future. Then I just forget it. Easy. Hi, Nova. I did back to the page for getting but now I remember. That's true. That's true. Exactly, Alexis. That's the same. I am the same, which is why I'd rather forget. Let me think about the other option, though. I never really looked at it. Be able to experience any book, movie, or TV show again for the first time. Huh. For the first time again. Why? Can someone tell me the benefit of this? Can someone explain just the benefit? Is this more of like a it's the experience that you're going for, right? Be moved again? Be moved again. Okay. So it's an emotional thing. Have you ever gone back to a favorite show trying to recapture the feeling you got when you first saw it? That has happened multiple times, yes. But I mean, if it's a good show, it'll be able to do that no matter how many times I've seen it. Chase the high that you get from a story. It only has happened a few times, I think. Once it gets spoiled, it's never the same. Well, I wouldn't think it's spoiling it. It's just that you've read it or you've seen it yourself, you know? True, true. Have you guys ever seen Mom? The show Mom is actually very funny. The first time will be the strongest always. Okay, maybe I'm just like not an emotional enough person. But I feel like when you watch something, you watch it and you're done. Like, I've only ever felt the need to rewatch something or reread something maybe once or twice in my life. Like, I have rewatched Sword Art Online multiple times. What else? I've rewatched 86 twice now. O-Run, I've seen pretty much every exam season that I had. Trying to remember if there's anything else. That's the thing though, like I don't really care for that. If anything, I like spoilers. I am the kind of person that will actually go to the end of a book to see how it ends. Like, or I will go onto like my anime list and find out what happened. You know, read any plot twist BL that you want to experience a surprise again. No. Not really. It's because I know like that feeling will come in other animes or other BL. You know that feeling when you watch something, right? And it makes you wanna like you read it, you read the shoujo manga, you squeal and you kick your blanket and you go like ah! You know? Like that feeling, I've had it multiple times. And I know that'll happen again. So I don't feel the need to have to go through it again. If anything, it's like once I watch something, I'm like, okay, I know how it is, I know the plot, I know what happens, I know the characters, stuff like that. Let's see what other stuff is out there. I don't really feel the need or want to go back and reread or rewatch something that I've already seen. I don't know if that is that just a me thing? Like I don't really care for the whole first experience again. Cause it I don't know, maybe it just doesn't hold any meaning to me. This is how done the process figuring out as it happens adds to the experience. Oh, I don't think about that. I just let it go. I don't like to predict things. Like I don't like to predict what will happen in shows. If I'll see it and I'll watch it, be like, okay, cool, that happened. And then be like, okay, that's the end of it. Next. Because this is not like you're reliving the one part that you wish to see again. It's like you have to start from the very beginning. Bro, I don't have that kind of time. I don't have the kind of time to like watch everything from the start, read every word from the start. You know, I'd rather just bookmark a page and be like, ah, yes, I remember this moment and reread that, you know? For me, like, to have to go through it as a first time all over again, you're telling me to watch 24 episodes? Like, all over again? That's just too much time. I'd rather spend that time watching something new, trying something new, learning something new. Or like, play a game. You know, in this society, we live in a society, alright? I don't have this kind of time. I am that kind of person that will go on YouTube and look for a specific clip of the specific moment that I wish I could see. Like the whole, oh, protagonist reveals his powers to his friends kind of moments. Or like, you know, this is the moment where something big, ooh, fancy happened. Like, I will watch that one part. I will watch that one part again and again. But I will not care about the whole build-up to it. And I understand the build-up to it matters because what makes those parts exciting. It's because you know the backstory and why it's like an amazing thing that they've revealed themselves or whatever. But I will remember that. If I can just remember the build-up, I'll know their backstories, and then I watch that part, I'm like, ooh, yes. It's still it's just as satisfying. I don't want to have to watch the entire thing again. Yeah. Not the entire thing. I'll watch like parts. You know? I'll watch parts. You think it's the journey that matters more, Rec? No. I think for me, I care more about like the climax of a story. Like the pinnacle of it and be like, ah, you know? I don't really look forward to the process. Sometimes the process is too slow. This is why I have not finished Frieren. It is way too damn slow. I cannot get through it. You know? So if I have to go through all of that again, I won't. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah, I need it to be well paced. I feel like when things take too long to build up, it's not fun anymore. So I rest my case. I'd rather pick this one. Yeah, that's close to a 50-50. Yeah, I know its whole point is to be slow, and that's why I'm like, I know it's a good story. I've been told so much about it. I know it's good. It's just so fucking slow. I'm so used to like action-packed stuff that it's like story after story after every episode it's something fast or like faster. Band? Oh, what are the options? Travel with a circus, travel with a band. Oh, I pick band. I don't really know if anyone's into circus things, but I hate clowns. I hate clowns. Like, I was traumatized by a clown. So my fear of clowns isn't just from, oh, clowns are scary. No, it's because I went to a birthday party. Friend had birthday party with a clown in it. Clown came by, went to every little kid, and would like make the cute balloons and stuff. You know? And they would like perform things, be funny, teehee, haha, you know. This clown decided to prank me of all the kids. And I was actually really interested in this clown. I thought they were funny. But he, for one, smelled stinky. Because I think he was really sweaty being in the outfit and the face paint and shit. So to be fair, I understand now. But he blew up the balloon and then decided to let it loose in my face. Which was very mean to like a 6-year-old, okay? Like, that was mean. That was very mean. And I was like, "Nanny the fuck?" And it scared the crap out of me. And so I was like, this bad, stop. And I've ever since then I've had a fear of clowns because after the balloon was blown up in my face, the clown started laughing at me, and so did all the people at this birthday party. And I was like, "Fuck you, clown." So I have a fear of clowns. Wait, Tom, is that you? Tom, is that you? Why are you not green? I don't think I've seen your name as gray in my chat for like the past year now. What the fuck? You feel naked? Nanny! Tom is gray! Shooketh. I am shooketh. It's a fake top. Oh, wait, Sassy. You know what? That's a way to go. That's a way to go. Thank you, Sassy. And I hope everyone likes their memberships. I can't believe you got them in the first try. Good gacha pull. Good gacha pull. 5-star gacha pull. It came early. No pity needed. I hope you guys like your memberships. You had your finger on the primo. It works. I'm telling you, it works. Get ungrade. But thank you for the gifted. Arigato. Okay, let me eat my food. Give me 1 second. Okay. We all picked this one. Shave your eyebrows once a month. Lose 1 toe of your choice? Oh, gee. Toes are required for walking and balancing, so... This one is like permanent. This one's not. You already have to shave your yellow eyebrows. Yeah, you can just draw fake eyebrows. There's really good eyebrow stamps nowadays that make them look pretty natural. I've never shaved my eyebrows. I've mostly like shaped them. But you know, yes, the pinky toe actually is important. I've seen someone lose their pinky toe and they had to learn how to walk again. Shave your eyebrows once a month. True, you don't have to shave them off. That is true. If you just take a razor and you like shave the bottom of your eyebrows, that kind of like the little stray hairs that go past the actual line of your eyebrows, it'll make it look neater. So I would do that. I would do my eyebrows. I don't want to lose a toe. Yeah, shape them once a month. Easy, easy. Wait, really? I think people are thinking extremes here. Okay, be famous when you're alive and forgotten when you die. Be unknown when you are alive, but famous after you die. Ooh, this is a toughie. Oh, this is a toughie. Help. Jesus, let me drink some water. What? What would you guys pick? I need help. Oh, jeez. I think it's easy? Option 1. Forgotten when I die. Wait, let me read. You guys are going fast. You don't have to deal with the attention. Second one? Famous. Okay, so you're famous afterwards. Oh, this is tough for me. Ay. Give me a second to think about it. Give me a second to think about it. Maybe it's like, okay, so I feel like in my family culture, I guess, when people are gone, we try our best to remember them as well as we can. Because it means like their life had meaning to it. And so I'm like, it's not whether you're famous, right? I mean, I have to think it's just fame for fame, right? Like in Coco, yeah. Pretty much like in Coco. That's how my family is. So I know what my great-great-grandparents look like because of my family being that kind of family, like in Coco. So I'm like, being forgotten when I die. Oh, I won't. I am immortal human angel in Chinese, so that's not gonna happen. But hypothetically, yeah, like it's just I wouldn't want my family to forget. I feel like okay. I'm gonna put this in the perspective of VTuber graduations. I think we can tone it down a bit. VTuber graduations. I know people who graduated from VTubing and they got famous after they graduated. So like, would you rather that or would you rather you graduate and then be forgotten? So no one remembers me after I graduate. I think maybe this one? Just in that context. You're alone and have no family while alive? Yeah. For practical purposes, you say the first one? I'd rather be forgotten after graduating because I wouldn't want people to carry that pain of loss. True. You could go out with a bang? True. Jeez, this is harder than I thought. I know friends who've literally had made this decision in real life, so yeah, I think this one. I think because like while I am alive, I want my time and my life to be worth it. I'm gonna feel fulfilled. You know, it's like you do everything you want to do, you accomplish everything you want to do, and then when you go, you can leave without any regrets. I think, I think this is the one. Have fun at work, Rick. I'm gonna pick this one. Oh wow, that's actually pretty close. Jeez. Okay. Be a famous inventor or be a famous writer. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, this is. Huh. But which one earns more money? I want the one that earns more money. Generally inventors, and I'll pick inventor. If inventors earn more money. As an engineer inventor, owning patents and such is also more profitable usually. So being a published writer and author doesn't have as much profit, is what you're saying? What if you write like a really good book that it gets turned into a movie? You know? Writing is fun. Yeah, writing is fun. People need to read it first. True. Getting people to read nowadays is very difficult. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Have you seen on like YouTube shorts and stuff, there are people that make like POV type shorts where they like tell a story through their shorts and they have like characters that they dress up as and everything and film that. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I have. And it's not like bad or anything, but it just makes me realize like how short-term attention span people have because they can no longer sit and read a book. And they have to watch these instead because like, you know, it's a shorter story and people's attentions are so much shorter now that those things will grasp your attention. And oh my god, they're actually not bad. They're actually okay. They're actually kind of cool. But I'm just saying, like the shorter it is, the easier it is for people to watch or read it, and they'll actually spend time doing it. Audiobooks are your savior. I don't know what it is, but I cannot stand audiobooks. When I was a kid in Hong Kong, we would have to listen to audiobooks a lot. And it would be some boring ass British accent in a monotone voice. And it was just very, very, very annoying to listen to. It was very sleepy sounding. And it wasn't fun. It was not fun for me. I mean, I had the accent too, so to me it just sounded like a normal accent. I didn't know what the American accent sounded like at the time. It was just boring. It was like, think of like old white woman who like, I don't know, lives in the countryside in England somewhere with like a garden and lots of knitted things, and then they're reading this story on a rocking chair with the British accent. You know, like that kind of vibe. That's kind of what it felt like. And I would just like have these like headphones in the library because that's what everyone else was doing, and I had no choice but to sit there and listen to this old granny talk in my ear. Northern. Definitely northern. Southern England is a very different accent. The one that I knew of was the north. Who would I like to hear? Morgan Freeman? Oh, wait, Alex. Voice of lighter. Please read to me. I would like him to read to me, please. You know, that'd be nice. Or Navia's voice actor, please read to me. I would definitely listen to that. But what I'm saying is like, audiobooks are, at least at the time, okay? At the time, it was just this one granny talking to me. They didn't do like the voices whenever someone was talking or like different voices when characters came in. It was just the one person, and I could not stand it. It was so painful. Yes, but now that I'm an adult, I understand the appeal. Yeah, I think I'm a pick inventor. I do like to crochet now, so I like making things. Wow, most people want to be an inventor. Okay. Be able to control the emotions of people around you. Be able to control your own emotions perfectly. I picked this one, bro. I picked this one right off the bat. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to think about it. I picked this one. You guys picked the second choice? I am self-aware. I'm very, very self-aware to like a fault. The thing is, as a kid, I have only ever been taught you are not allowed to stress. You have to not be overactive as a kid. You're not allowed to be angry at this. You do not result to violence. You're not allowed to throw things. Or like if you're angry at someone, you're not allowed to scream and shout. I have been taught this ever since I was a kid. And I have had to be in such great control of my emotions because of my skin. If I stress, if I freak out, if I get too happy, if I get too angry, if I cry, my skin will flare. So ever since I've had my condition, which is probably ever since I've been like 4 was when it started presenting, I've had no choice but to know how to control my own emotions. Imagine being told you're not allowed to cry when you're 4, man. So like, I'm okay with not having this because I personally feel like I'm already good at this. So I'm gonna pick this one. Okay, I like when I can sculpt the room to not care about me. Wait, that's true. That's true. Yes, I can. If I really wanted to, I actually could. I would channel switch. You cry when you're stressed and you hate it. Trust me, I've done that too. And I think it's like to be stressed and cry is you actually I've learned this from therapy. You are actually in control of your emotions because when you're stressed and you cry, you let out the frustration. And when that frustration is out, you are taking control of it. You are letting yourself get rid of the stressed stuff. You know, you just let it out, and that is you taking control of it. You are in control. You are letting yourself cry. That is something that is a good thing. You feel more responsibility. Yeah. Okay, well, to be fair, I think if members have seen my recent VODs, you will know that I would much prefer the first option. Oh, this is good food. Yeah, I would pick the first one. Well, here's the thing. I am around a lot of people who get triggered very easily. Let's say. Like I'm around a lot of people who yell a lot, who like to shout a lot, who have their own way of thinking and will not change it. So every time I try and fight against an opinion that these people have, it is never heard. They are very stubborn about it. So if I can control the emotions of the people around me, I can make them more complacent. I can make them understand, like they can just shut up and listen to what I have to say instead of screaming over me and trying to shut down my opinion at every sentence I try and start. This is a way that people, again, learned from therapy. This is a manipulative tactic that people do and like you start a sentence, and then someone will cut you off multiple times over and over again, that eventually you just give up. You give up trying to explain your side of a story. You give up trying to explain your opinions to someone. It's a very manipulative tactic, but it works. And I've been going through that a lot. And I've now, because of therapy, thank God, I understood what it was. Like, I understood that happening. So, if someone just continues to yap at you and keep spreading shit, like spewing shit at you, and you just give up, you give up trying to talk over them, you give up trying to state your opinion because they keep cutting you off, then, you know, to them it's like they win. They literally think that they have the more superior opinion. But that might not actually be true. It's just that they've shut me down so many times that I've just given up trying to even talk to them. It is the internet argument logic. Also, hi, Raylis. So, if I'm able to just make them be more complacent, as in be more calm and not think that they are superior to everybody, like egotistic, arrogant, you know, if obnoxious, if I can make them just not so fucking arrogant and feel more calm about explaining things, then I would be happy, you know? You know? No, it's not mind control. This is, I would say this is just emotional. It's like an empath. I don't think it's dark magic. This is what people do. It's like a... I don't know how to explain this properly, but if you think of like... Ah, man, I'm trying to like think of the right word for this. When you're in a situation, like say... It's like a context thing. If you're in a room full of very calm people, you're gonna feel like you have to be very calm, right? The second that someone starts yelling or something, you feel like you are allowed to do that, and the whole room will end up becoming very loud. It's like when you think of a restaurant. You go to a Chinese restaurant, you hear all the clanking and stuff, and it's loud because people are trying to scream over the sound of stuff. It makes it okay to do. But then you go to like a, I don't know, a fancy French restaurant, and it's all quiet. People are like hushed tones talking. You know, they aren't clanking their utensils everywhere. It's like a quiet fork and knife thing. It's the context that matters. You wouldn't freak the fuck out and get angry in a French restaurant that's all fancy like that. Fine dining, you know? But if you were, I don't know, like... You go to like a Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, like you go to an AA meeting, everyone's sitting in a circle and they're actually very, very quiet. You're not gonna freak out, you know? Like, it's a very context thing. It's not like you're trying to control the emotions. It's like it's the situation that I think matters. If I can just make a room be calm and quiet and not full of yelling, oh god, I think that'd make my life so much easier. I feel like I'm around a lot of people that know how to just be loud. Is it like a Chinese thing maybe? I feel like Chinese people are pretty loud, especially in restaurants. Like, everyone's really loud. Like, somehow you can make them understand. Yeah! I wish. God damn, I wish. Huh. That's pretty close. Okay. Lose all your memories, but keep skills. Lose all your skills, but keep memories. Wait, what? Anger station. Exactly! Have you seen those, like... What's it called? Jollibee? Jollibee? Something like that? There's, like, all of that shit. You can see what I mean in that sense. How many memories? I don't know. You'll take skills. Skills can be relearned. Ah, man. Knowledge is power? Oh no. Knowledge is power? I do want to remember family and friends. True. I would be very sad if I have to just, like, re-meet people. Memories is a lot to give up. Weren't you guys the one that said that, like, why would you forget all your embarrassing moments? You're supposed to learn from them. If you, like, you know, lost all your memories, then you wouldn't be able to learn from your cringe. Weren't you guys the ones that said that? Why are you being hypocritical? How do you know you're good at something without memories? True. I picked this one. If you lose your skills, aren't you losing your memories? Yes and no. Muscle memory is in the brain, though. Who's Jason Bourne? Bourne? How do you pronounce that? It literally sounds like an isekai. This sounds like an isekai. Bourne? Who's that? I would rather lose my skills and keep the memories. Because in my memories, if I pick it up again, then I'll know. You're a fan of terrible isekai. Uh-oh. You want to live in an isekai? In the real world, you're gonna feel like you are in the isekai. You're like, I was reborn in this body. Whose body is this? Oh, wait. I know how to cook beans. Is that what it's gonna be like? I do like the smartphone isekai. I do think it's just a matter of time to regain them. You know, I feel like, Tom, if you were reborn, or not reborn, if you lost all your memories, you could be like, I was such a OP character in my past life. I've been given the chance to be an average man now. Really, that's how it would be. I have a lot of skills, and I know I do, which is why losing my skills would make me feel very sad, but I think my memories take priority over that. You know what I mean? Like, my memories to me, if I had to forget every Tenchi, if I have to forget every Tenchi that I've ever met, I'd be so sad. At least we have, like, logs. I'm lucky I have written a diary of every important day. Every important event that has happened in my life is all kept in a book. As long as I, like, have this book and I go through everything, I don't mind if I forget. You're frighteningly average? I think... Honestly, yeah. But I think so am I. I think, like, everyone is average in a way. You know? I am just a girl on the internet. I just like making funny things and talking to people. When I think about my life, I'm just trying to earn a living while also maintaining friendships along the way like the normal person does. I would like to one day have a family like a lot of people do. You know, like I just want to live. I don't think I'm special. You know? I'm no Taylor Swift with a private jet. Okay, let me pick this one then. Oh, that's really close too. Wait, have $1 billion. Have $1 billion, or get 1 penny and double it every day. Every day? How long am I living for? I live forever as immortal human. If I'm immortal human, I would pick the penny, no? This is like exponential growth. Compound interest. Literally compound interest. Ooh, baby. Well, wait. Question. Is this enough to catch up with inflation? Penny doubling is a lot. Exactly. Also, how much would I have to put on my taxes for the $1 billion income? Like, well, how much will the government take? How much would the government take? You get $1 billion every day after 40 days? Oh, Jesus. After 1 month of the penny, you'd already have... Oh, whoa. Okay, so I just have to be patient. I can't believe we're actually mathing this. Billionaires don't pay taxes. Okay. This just outs people who got bad. Okay, but to be fully fair, I understand if people want money instantly. 2 weeks to get decent money, if only. Okay, let me pick this. Tongue kiss a dog or a cat, or tongue kiss a stranger's armpit. This one. Help me. And then about the peasant, the emperor wanting to be paid a grain of rice doubled for each square. That's a story. You're kissing a dog. You don't want to kiss a stranger's armpit. What if like you lost your memories of me and then met me and then it was my armpit? Then what would you do? Can I choose the stranger? Let's say you could choose the stranger. Many people are into armpits, exactly. Have you seen Piper and ZZZ? Like, I'm sure there are people who are willing to go and make out with an armpit. Go for numbing, that's what I'd do. At least I can brush your teeth and everything beforehand, you know? Nutmeg is the cutest baby. I can at least brush her teeth. I'll know that it's clean. I have to go see the dentist tomorrow. That reminds me. True, it doesn't. It doesn't. If I just stick my tongue out a little bit, like that much, right? Like just that much. And then Nutmeg kissed me because she like licked my face or something. Would that count? Yeah. No, it has to be tongue kiss. Yeah, I'd rather kiss my dog. You know, a dog has cleaner saliva than humans do. I don't know if you guys knew that, but fact. Have to be the armpit, but it's gotta be clean. If it's like a freshly shaven armpit right out of the shower, I'd actually rather do that. But if it's just some random person's armpit in the middle of the street, I would tongue kiss my dog. Depends where it's been, just out of the shower. It's not about which is cleaner or not, really. Yeah, if it's like a clean one that's like right out of the shower, this one. If it's unknown, I'll pick my dog. Let's just pick dog. We'll pick dog. Oh, that's really close. Okay. Have a lifetime of free international first class plane tickets. Have a lifetime of free 5-star hotel accommodations. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, guys. This is important for off-kai. Okay. I gotta... Ooh, okay. This is really hard. Because free first class, man. I'd like an easier plane ride. The plane ride is more expensive. There are some plane tickets that are like $500 just to travel for what, an hour, right? So like, it is so not worth it. It's just so not worth it. And you know what? I could travel anywhere I want. I don't care if I have to stay in a 5-star hotel. I'm okay with staying in a small Airbnb that cost me like $100 a night. Okay? I would rather do that and stay for longer. You know? And plus, it's like, if you're traveling somewhere, how much time do you actually spend in the hotel? Do you stay in the hotel room? Huh? No, you go out, you experience the world, you travel, right? You go sightseeing and shit. So, you don't even spend that much time in the hotel. If you don't spend, like, most of your time in the hotel, why would you pay so much money for a 5-star... or care about being in a 5-star accommodation? You know? If I'm on a plane, I'm stuck on that plane. I got nowhere to go. You're not going anywhere. You're on that plane. If I'm gonna be on a plane for hours, like, say I'm trying to go from here to the Philippines or something, I want that nice first class plane ticket. Okay, I want that first class accommodation with the nice flight attendant and good food and ceramic plates and silverware. All right. I'm stuck on that plane for like 15 fucking hours. At least in a hotel, you just sleep in a bed, man. It really makes a big difference. Exactly. Just don't stay in a 5-star hotel. Just stay in an Airbnb and go out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd rather just have first class. At least I would travel more. I would feel inclined to travel more. I feel like when people think about traveling, you know, anytime people think about traveling, the first thing you do is look at plane tickets. And if the plane ticket is too expensive, you're not gonna go on that trip. Because it's only after you have the plane ticket do you think, okay, how much money do I have to spend for everything else? Like place of stay, how much food, you know? So if you can just get by the first the first barrier of tickets, then you can think about the rest. Then I'd actually travel. Then I'd actually see the world. You know? First class, that's pretty nice. You can lie down, use Wi-Fi. Oh, shit. I've only traveled business. I've never traveled in first class. I only traveled business because my grandpa paid for the ticket, not me. Lifetime hotel because that means not needing to worry about housing ever. That's fair. I mean, if you're really worried about housing, then yes. After 14ish, oh Jesus, yeah. You could live in a hotel, but I don't want to live in a hotel. I'd rather live in Airbnb. Make enough friends to stay with as well. True! I'm gonna pick my first class plane tickets. If you've never experienced it, then you'll never know. Okay, you gotta experience something better than just economy once, and you'll understand. Ooh, only have spoons or only have forks? It's a funky one. Spoons? Wow, you guys like spoons, huh? But why? Why do you like spoons so much? Yeah, I use my fork way more often. Why do you pick spoon? No question, no spork. I don't mind sporks. I would go with fork, man. Anything you can eat with a fork, you can eat with a spoon, but the same is not true. Yeah, I don't really eat cereal either. Yeah, why don't you just bring the bowl to your mouth and drink it like that? I use a fork for rice. Am I committing something like a crime or something by doing that? Yeah, just hold. You can't stab fork. You know, you can't stab spoon into food. How are you supposed to eat like a piece of meat? You'd have to scoop up the meat. That's hella weird. Is this an Asian thing? I don't know. Fork cannot replace spoon. But spoon you cannot jab into anything. You eat tons of cereal? I don't eat cereal at all. Have you ever heard me eat cereal before? I eat dry cereal. I use my hands to eat that shit. Yeah, okay, see, Tom understands. I'm so lost. Wait, Cassie, do you pick spoon too? I would pay to see someone eat a steak with a spoon. Exactly! Most Chinese food require you to have a fork. If you ever go to a proper Chinese restaurant, they'll give you chopsticks and a fork. You have to call a waiter to give you a spoon. Ice cream? No, I can eat ice cream with a fork. I don't know if you've ever done it, but I have. I have eaten ice cream with a fork. You just don't like with the fork. You don't like go down so that it hits the serrated part. You like go from the side so it gets the smooth part. A McFlurry with a fork is less helpful. Does it matter? If you like just scoop it right, you're good. I don't get it. I use fork with an ice cream. Exactly, the spoon does get bent. I'm a pig fork. I use a fork all the time. Fork is my go-to. I don't know. Y'all are weird. Ooh. Be cruel in a kind world, be kind in a cruel world. Would most people pick this one, no? What kind of psychopath would do this? Nani? You fork too? Thank you. Thank you for understanding my fork. 2 is just real life? Yeah. Would you want to be mean? Why would you want to be mean? In what world? Why? Why would you do this? Why would you want to be mean? You feel like you're the second one already? We live in a society. The selfless person do the world better at their own expense? Someone's getting on it. Being cruel and unkind means you always win? Yeah, anything you possibly want, but I choose the second. Okay, I understand now. I get it. I just was thinking cruelty, like you're just some average person, like, you know, being mean to just a normal person. I don't know. I feel like if you were cruel in a kind world, like say you robbed a bank. In a kind world, they would just forgive you and be like, oh, they were just in need of money. Then we can let them have it. You know? But that would not be the same. Like, that would not hold true otherwise. The Tokyo music in the background? Oh, yeah. The first option, yes. At least the world is kind. Life of a Timid. You have to be cruel to be kind? No, I've actually never heard of that. Picking two? I would pick two. I would pick two. This is like tough love, and I hate tough love. Okay. Have all your dreams granted, but have a 10% chance of instant death. Be forever cursed with very mild inconveniences. Ah. I have an idea. I have a loophole. I'm gonna pick the first one, have all of my dreams granted, but have a 10% chance of instant death. I will pick that one and just never ask for a dream to be granted. I just would not want a dream to be granted. Do you know why I say that though? I don't want success and dreams to be fulfilled out of just a wish. Be like, grant me my greatest dreams. No, no, no. I would hate that. I would work for stuff, you know? I would like that. Yeah, 10% chance per wish. Yeah, yeah. First dream is to never be able to die to the 10%. This is like how the genie goes around it, right? But yeah, I think if I had to be cursed forever with very mild inconveniences, I would be a very, very sad person. You know how people say like it's the little things that build up over time that make you really angry or whatever? That's what I think this would be. I would just be a very sad person. I think I'd be a very upset and sad person. So I don't want it to bottle up and then have myself explode. I'm a pig this way. Yeah, most people do. Okay, that makes sense. Have a permanent clown nose or have permanent elf ears? Oh, I pick permanent elf ears all the way. I've always wanted to know what it's like to be a fairy or an elf girl. Hey, if I have elf ears, then I literally become an elf girl. I can be like all boing boing like that girl in How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Elf ears are great. They sell them at Ren fairs. I've never been to a Ren fair, but I've been told that they do, and I kind of want to go to one now. Elves are kind of hot. Exactly. Who's ever gonna pick the clown nose? Whoever likes to be a clown. Whoever hates elves, I guess. Hey! Let me be. Ooh, work 9 to 5 on a job you hate. Work 7 to 6 on a job you love. I already do this. I already do this. But it's something that's like right in your face. I think with ears, you can cover it with your hair. I would pick 7 to 6. Yep. I technically already do this. Now that I think about it. Yeah. It does. But it's honestly... Okay. With a job you love, you'll never stop thinking about it. But the thing with having a job you love and you work that much time... The issue is you'll never have time for other things. Like family and hanging out with friends and stuff. You will not have that time. I have made it so that I have to schedule a time every day where not every day, every other day, where I look at my messages and be like, who has messaged me? So you have to plan your entire life around the job that you love. And so, in a way, it's Pain Peko. You like 8 to 4? Why? What's after hours? No. If it's already included, then I'ma just... Let's just do that. No one likes 9 to 5s. Have your spouse picked for you. Have your permanent career picked for you. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Have my spouse picked for me or have my career picked for me? This is literally just gonna test to see who cares more about their career or their family life. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay. Too easily? Permanent career? Oh Jesus. Oh, I'm stuck. Because when I'm thinking about it, if I... But what if... What if the spouse that was picked for you... I'm gonna come with a random imagination error, okay? What if the spouse that was picked for you... Let's say that the person who is picking for you is someone who knows you very well and knows your type, right? And they could pick a spouse from anywhere in the world. So, what if they picked like my favorite husbando that I get to come home to every day after work? You know? Then I would be hella happy. If I got to come home to like, I don't know, and I'll hate them every day. Oh, I'd be so happy. You know? What if, like, if they picked it for me, right? Right? But maybe like, if it's a career, maybe they will know that I like the career. But like, do I have input? That's the thing. Like, do I have an input on this? You can divorce them if you don't like them. True. You can divorce them if you don't like them. Doesn't say they have to like you. True. Fuck. Have permanent career picked for me though. I've had that already, where my career was kind of picked for me already, and I was not happy, and I ended up becoming a VTuber. Because that was a career I picked for myself. So... I know what it's like to have my career picked for me. Ugh. They pick out someone I like, even if they're a stranger, I'm cool. If they pick someone I hate or inconvenience me, I'd say no. True. I think that's more of just like a trial and everything. Hey, if you like kept going on like blind dates, you know, it's kind of what like having this spouse picked out for you is. You go live with them, you don't like them, you divorce. You don't like the next one, divorce. You don't like the next one, divorce. You would still pick guaranteed job? Well, it's not a guaranteed job. It's a career. It's not a guaranteed job. That's different. Ugh. I do want to go home to someone that I love and pick in the end. This is so hard. Okay, wait. Which one do you guys pick? 3+ ex-wives? Yeah, I would... You pick 2? The thing is, this shows what you're willing to give up. You're willing to give up your career for love, or the other way around. You'd have to give up love for your career. It shows which one you cares about. Which one you care about more. 2 doesn't guarantee anything beyond a career path. Exactly. And if, okay, you know what? Here, think about it this way. If my permanent career path was, like, for example, a VTuber, right? If this is my permanent career path, that means I have to be a VTuber for the rest of my life, right? I can always have a side hustle that makes me happier. Permanent career does not mean it has to be a full-time career. So there's always a, you know, something else, right? Yes, work is work. I would rather be happy in my free time. People work and go to work because they need the money. They need a life to live. And I would rather be happy, like, away from work and just be sad at work instead. Just from my own personal standpoint, I would not give up love for a career. Like, for example, if I had to quit my job because something happened to my spouse, then I would. You know, if, like, the other way around, if something happened to spouse, would you just divorce him and not care about him because you have a job, a career to excel? Like, I would rather do this. I know what it's like to have a career picked for me, and I know it's not great, but I think if my spouse is someone that I picked, someone that I genuinely love and want to see, then I could handle it. You know? Like, I'd be able to handle it. If it is for love, I will handle anything for you, future spouse. Although if they tell me to quit VTubing, I think we'd have to have a discussion about that. You know what, fair? Okay. Most people pick this one. Okay. Have a pocket-sized device that can answer any factual question. Have a device that can predict the future with 80% accuracy. Ooh, fuck. That is called I would pick this one. Yeah, we already have the first one. So you're giving up a phone. But if it can predict the future with 80% accuracy, does that mean that we can predict, like, our health to 80% accuracy? Yeah, we already have one, so... And go into stock market. Okay, that's fair. I think that's a good one. Live the same day over and over again for 1 year. Lose a year of your life? Oof. Well, would I know it's the same day? For 1 year? Can I pick the day? I'd have to be able to pick the day. What's a year when you're 80? I think it means a lot. So why would you not want to lose a year of your life? Right? That vastly depends on the day. There are some days you would never want to live again. Either way, you lose a year, I go with 2. That is true. Either way, you lose a year. I might actually pick this one. Immortal human, I don't have to care about this. So I might pick this one. I'm not going to miss a year of my life if I never lived it. Hmm. You would do off-kai for a year? Oh my god, I'd be so tired. I wouldn't have a PC! I don't know. Lose a year of your life. Live the same day over and over. It does sound like a criminal punishment, but if you know what's gonna happen. If I have to relive the same day over and over again. Yeah, would I still be aging if I'm reliving it? Like, if I could just hit, like, a record button. Right? If I could hit record, start replaying from this point in time. And then do all the great things. Like, have bubble tea every day. Order Uber Eats and get some sushi. And then have sushi every day for a year. You know? And then play the games exactly how I want to play them. Talk to the people I want to talk to. And then just do that and then hit stop. This is where the recording ends. I will relive the day from this point on until the end of that recording. If I could do that, then I would definitely pick the first one. Relive VTuber debut day for a year. Oh, that's so much stress. Finally clear a lot of your Steam backlog. Yeah. It'll build character too. Relive your honeymoon if I've ever been on one. Yes, I'd like to. What if, don't most people go to like a tropical island for their honeymoon or some shit? You wouldn't be able to repeat it for that long. Yeah, I think I would go crazy. It'd have to be a day where I did something productive. You know, I want to feel useful. I want to feel like I'm doing something, you know? This is a complicated one. You're probably going to Japan for your honeymoon? That sounds real sweet. If I had to pick a honeymoon destination to relive, I think I'd pick Japan too. Japan sounds really nice. I'm not the kind of person that would want to go to a beach and just sit there, do nothing for like hours. So, I would pick Japan too. Slack off for a whole year? But you'd have to do the same thing. I would pick this one. Because if I have control over the same day, then I'm okay with that. If I had to lose a year of my life, that is a year of things that I could have done. A year of things of what could have been. Yeah. At least I'm alive and conscious for this one. I'd like to be alive and conscious. Have the ability to transform into anything or anyone. Have the ability to gain any skill instantly. Like the skill to fly, to teleport, to have telekinesis. Is that the kind of skills we're talking about? Because if that is what it is, then I'm gonna pick that one. You get progressively kinky honeymoon night as the year progresses. Gain the skill of transforming into anyone. Why? Anything or anyone. So that means like I could be like a rock. You would go with two? If you have two, wouldn't you be able to do one? Right. I am going to be very sure. Shh. Right. You can be anime. Yeah, buy thoughts about one. Well, if you have number two, you could do one. If you want the skill to transform, well, it's ability. Ability and skill is different. Yeah, any physically possible one. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. It'd be the same. I'm just trying to think of like... Yeah, is shape-shifting any fun? What if you get caught? Then I think you'd get turned into a paranormal phenomenon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that skill and ability are different. So you might not be able to transfer. Like, a skill is something you have to be able to do with your own body. Something you could learn. Ability is something that you just get granted, no? You want to shapeshift? What would you shapeshift into? Pick two and have the best bedroom skills. Actually make a woman be happy. You would want to turn into a girl? Why? Determined to skip over having to bother with exercise or eating well? True. Bird? Oh, yeah. If you just were able to fly to work and then come back, yo. Can I shapeshift into, like, the wind, the air, and just get blown to work? Shapeshift into a plane? Maybe you'd get air control on your ass, but, you know, I think it'd work out. True, I would be able to transform into that, but I'm okay without doing that. Transcend this existence? I would like to transcend this existence. That'd be interesting. Also, I'm gonna take vitamins. But how to change the fate of humanity? But would people listen to me? Would people listen to me though? Hmm. Charisma's a skill. For real, for real. Yo, Terrace, that's scary. No, already don't do that. Pain. I would rather do this. I make my mind up. Okay. Take care of animals in a shelter or take care of children in an orphanage. Ooh. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. This is hard. I care for both. Oh, Jesus. Most of you are picking animals, I think? No, children? Trying to... God damn it. Children or animals? Children or animals? I'm stuck. They do. That is why people take care of them in the shelter. And so that doesn't happen. My brain is trying to decide which one is more helpless. I will take care of the ones who are helpless. And I feel like the animals in a shelter are at risk of death. Children in an orphanage are not as high of risk of death. So, I'll pick animals. Most people pick animals. Hold on, I'm eating. Animals don't know how to talk. They don't know how to express themselves as well as children can. And children are not sent to die because no one adopts them. But animals are. That's my reasoning. Okay. What's this one? Have the ability to taste colors. Taste the rainbow. Or have the ability to see sounds. Ooh, wait, see sounds? Hold on. So you're telling me if I'm hearing a porno, I can see the porno? Like, I can see what's happening? like, say I'm in an apartment and my neighbor is doing the do, and I hear the sounds. Does that mean I can see what he's or her or whoever is doing? Is that it? I'm just saying. Or like, what if I was listening to an audiobook? Would I be able to see what the audiobook is telling me? Like, I just get a free movie that's not even made yet because I can see the sound, right? You made me know what they're doing. Realistically, I can see why it is not a good thing. Because say there's construction outside, like what's happening right now in my area, I would just be able to see jackhammers everywhere. And like construction vehicles. I would hate that. Okay, true. Brain does do that, but I mean like I get to see it like a hologram or something. You think it's the waves? No, I would think it's the synthesia of actually seeing the thing. Okay, wait. Have the ability to taste colors. So to me, I think red would taste spicy. Chocolate would either be like brown chocolate. Brown could either be shit or chocolate. I don't know. I would prefer chocolate. Yellow is a citrus fruit. Green are veggies. Blue is like a smoothie or something. Something artificial. Purple, I would say, is like yam, taro, that kind of vibe, or eggplant. Something mushy. And then pink, I would say, is like sweet dessert kind of stuff. And yeah, I think I already know what the rainbow tastes like. I think I'm good. Green to you is mint? To me, it's veggies. Would it mess with the taste of food? Maybe? Yeah, both of these are synthesia types. I think purple tastes mushy. Well, I'm more pink now than purple, just because of the way my jacket is. Yeah, I think I would like to see sounds. Because this one I can already kind of do. This one is like a... I'm not so good at it. So I would pick seeing sounds. Ooh. Would you rather never see an animal again, or would you rather have a 70% chance of getting attacked by any animal you see? None of these sound good. Wait. Because animal includes human. Humans are a type of animal. So you would just never see a human being ever again. We're Homo sapiens. We're a type of animal. But humans are animals. Be attacked by 70% of humans you see. VTubers are. I would say they are. Either everyone is going to love his VTuber and you walk in. Oh, Jesus. I would... I would pick this one. When you think about being attacked by an animal, it could be very bad, right? Like a bear or something. Bye, Apex. Thank you for coming. I will see you next time. Or in Discord. Okay. Never be able to go out during the day. Never be able to go out at night. I would pick this one. Actually, then I'd be a vampire. It's complete isolation or immediate death. Bye, CBZ. Never be able to go out during the day. Never be able to go out at night. Okay, I think this will change depending on your age. When you are younger, like you're in your 20s, you want to go out at night because that's when everyone's partying. But when you're older, like you're an adult, I feel like you'd want to be out during the day and then rest at night. One really limits your work options. That is true. But that goes to show how old you are. I work at night. I work from home anyway. It doesn't matter when I go out or when I'm like a VTuber at home. I don't care where I go during the day or if I go at night. Like it's just oof. Driving at night has no traffic. True. You can't go out, but you can be out at night. Yeah, I guess so. One really limits your food options. That's what Uber Eats is for. Yeah, true. It depends on how safe your area at night is. Mine is pretty safe where I live. I would pick... Ooh, fuck, never mind. I don't know yet. You can't leave, it's already night. But if you're already out... True. If you're already out, then you just have to stay out. It does limit shopping. It limits, like, how you interact with people, I think. Because if you go out during the day and it becomes nighttime, then it doesn't apply? I'd have to be a morning person. I hate being a morning person. Yeah, you ever want to go out at night here? True. Drop everything and run this night boss. I think I would pick this one then. Just out of, like, necessity. Yeah, just out of necessity, I think you'd pick this one. Ew, wait, drink sewer water? Or eat food from the sewer? Both are disgusting. Ugh. Eat food from the sewer? What kind of food is in the sewer? Shit. You're screwed. Either way, you're screwed. Can I refuse to answer? I guess it means eat shit. Would you rather drink piss or eat shit? Through a purifier? Yeah. Is there a restaurant called sewer? I don't know. Okay. Well, let's put it this way. If you're in a sewer and you're about to die because no one has come to save you from the sewer, would you drink the sewer water or eat the food? I would pick sewer water. Exactly. If you can boil the water and capture all of the like evaporation from it and turn that into water somehow, like you gather condensation and drink that, I will do that. If you are like starving, you're about to die in the sewer. Oh my god. You know what I'd rather do? This is what people do in the wild when you're out of like water and resources. Drink your own pee. You should drink your own pee. Yeah, if you can do that, right? Whatever kills you quicker. Oh Jesus. I don't think either would, to be honest. I'll pick the water because water is just a necessity. Food is not. You can last much longer without food. Okay. Live underground or inhabit an isolated mountaintop. Okay. I think I would pick mountaintop. I can make a whole city in a mountaintop. I live underground. I'm never gonna see the light of day. What? I'm gonna live in like the subways, the TTC. Grows. You know, I'd rather live up in the skies, in the mountains, where the air is clean and nothing is there to bother me. You think both are nice? I think I'd like to have a view on top of a mountain. Didn't some of you say you liked heights? Why would you not want to live in a mountain? At least you get breathtaking view. Exactly. I'd rather live on top of mountain. That one's enough said. I do not want to live underground. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay. Stay isolated for the rest of your life. Have no privacy for the rest of your life. Would you rather stay isolated or have no privacy? I'd rather stay isolated, I think. If you have no privacy, especially during a time like COVID, oh, you would want to be isolated, man. Cause you can be isolated physically, but at least online friends are a thing. So I think I would pick isolated. I don't think the internet counts. It's just privacy, right? Here have no privacy, so what, your webcams are all turned on, not by choice? I would pick this one. Oh, that's pretty close. Be not cool but smart. Be cool but dumb. Wouldn't everyone pick this one now? All your DMs are public, Jesus. I think everyone would pick this one. Why would you want to be dumb? Knowledge is power, right? So yeah, no one would want to be dumb, I don't think. Ignorance is bliss? No. Only ones picking two are already two. Be able to explore the universe or be able to explore the unknowns of the earth. Oh, Jesus. I'm kind of scared of the universe, but I'm also scared of Earth. Such a hard choice because I'm smart and cool. Oh, Jesus. I'm a pig. Can I let a drone do it for me? Your drone is gonna explode. Yeah, it depends on how fast you're able to travel. It's like be able to. So you have the ability to explore the universe. This one, I guess you'd have to go to the depths of the ocean for this one. I pick... Explore the universe. I want to know what the universe holds. I want to know what's out there greater than planet Earth. Ooh, teleport. But every time you do, you slowly lose your eyesight. Have super speed, but have to eat 25,000 calories a day to maintain it. So, like, having super speed just means that you're, like, burning... You have to burn the calories that you spend. Number 2 is expensive. That's a lot of calories. I can barely intake, like, 1,000 a day. I would be very hungry. Teleport, but every time you do, you slowly lose your eyesight. Until you're blind? What if I'm already blind? Then, if you're already blind, then that's not really, like, something you'd have to worry about, right? Well, you're not forced to run super fast either. So you can have super speed, but I guess the more calories you intake, the more speed you get. Because it's like fuel. So if I just eat a bunch prior to having to use my super speed, then we're good, right? It's just... You'd have to maintain it by eating a bunch. Yeah, eyesight is gone for good. That's a permanent loss. And then just get LASIK. But you can only do LASIK once. You can't do it again. If you can finish the meal challenge in every world... Wait, that's actually super smart. Then you just get free food all the time. I would pick this one. Plus, I would only save it for whenever I really needed it. If I can do that super fast... Oh yeah, like reading, thinking fast? Oh hell yeah. You also don't have to teleport, but this is a permanent loss. Eyesight, you cannot get back. I would pick the food. I'd pick the food. Travel by yourself or travel with family? I have done both. I have traveled by myself and I have traveled with family. And there's a benefit to traveling by yourself. At least I think there's a benefit to traveling by yourself. It's that you have the freedom to not have to worry about anybody else. You can just go and you don't have to think about anybody else. You just go and you have fun. And, you know, you sit on a plane and not get bothered by anybody. But the perks of traveling with family are that there is someone to remind you about shit and you don't have to sit next to a stranger on the plane. So. You like traveling by yourself? Some of you like traveling with family. You're not comfortable traveling by yourself. You have very niche interests that you can't enjoy with others. Same here. I feel like every time I've traveled with my family, I saw things that were different than if I had the choice to travel by myself. You're not bringing your family to Offkai? Fair. Very fair. I think that is one of those things. Like, if I were to travel to San Francisco again and meet up with people, like if I brought my family there, oh, they would hate it. You know, like they would never want to do it. And I also hate the process of just being at the airport with my family because they will want to wake up like hours and hours beforehand and someone's gonna be yelling about, did you forget this? Did you get that? Stuff like that, you know? And I would hate it. I think that by traveling by myself, I don't feel as scared. Or like... not in that like... Oh, you're going on a plane by yourself. Ooh, scary. No. It's more like... I don't have to worry about someone... being there. I don't know how to phrase it, but there's not another person who's freaking about whether they'll make it on their plane or not. And traveling by yourself means you have the freedom to pick what you do every day. With family, There's a schedule. There's always gonna be a schedule. So, if I get to pick which family member, I'll travel with family. Yeah. So if I get to pick who is coming with me and my family, then I can pick the good people to travel with, you know? I don't think so. I think travel alone just means you're alone. Okay, this one is never need to sleep or never need to eat. I would pick... never need to sleep. If I never have to eat, then that means I get to save a shit ton of money. But then I lose out on something that makes me happy. You know, eating makes me happy. Trying new foods and different cuisines makes me happy. If I never need to sleep, then I am literally experiencing over half of my life, you know, more time. You spend 8, let's say on average, 7 hours a day. There's... okay, wait, now let me break this up. There's 24 hours in a full day. 24 hours, you divide that. Say you get 6. You get 6 hours of sleep. You get to live a quarter of your life more. Isn't that insane? It's just you never need to, not you never do. Exactly. Yeah, you can just have a wonderful nap after. You get so many hours of free time. Well, yeah, you like sleeping. I love sleeping. I love eating. But you don't need to sleep. It doesn't mean that you won't sleep at all. Right? You just don't need to do it. It ended up being like, I'm doing it just because I want. Not because you have to, you know? Like, your body has to sleep. And if I just don't have to do it, oh god, the amount of time I would save, Jesus. Ooh! Live without social media, like Instagram or Twitter, or live without video streaming platforms, YouTube or Netflix. Oh, fuck. Okay. I would not... ooh, I need this, so I would get rid of this. Is Discord social media? No, I don't think Discord is social media. I think social media is like you post stuff online. There's a very big difference between just chatting in Discord versus posting a picture on the internet, like on Twitter or Insta. I think most of us would choose to pick this one. And the thing is, I actually use YouTube for like my daily intake of the news and see what's happening around the world. So I don't really use social media for that. Yeah. I'll pick this one. Live without social media. Never be able to go outside, but you have the internet. That's what I do. Be able to go outside, but have no internet. Oh, Jesus. This is such an easy answer. I definitely would pick this one. I feel like nowadays the amount of people that genuinely want to go outside have decreased a lot. Like, the internet has taken up a lot of the world now. I think the internet is the answer. Anyone taking this test would pick one. Exactly. Not living with social media is probably good for your health. Yeah. This is what I do already. I don't go outside. I only go outside when I have to. Nowadays, the only reason for me to go outside is mostly just to meet friends or like meet family. But honestly, when I think about it, the amount of outside that I experience is very few. So, okay, think about it this way. Every Saturday, I go and see my grandparents, right? So, what I do is I get in the car. It's within the garage, right? And then I go to my grandparents' place, get out of the car, and spend 10 seconds walking from the car into the front door. And that's it. That's the most amount of outside that I actually experience. And I'm in a house again. So I don't really go outside. I think outside meaning like the mall, hiking, in a park or some shit. Yeah. Internet, you think, reduces the amount of conflicts in the world? I feel like it aggravates it, but sure. I don't know. I already do this, so I'm happy with my life like this. I love my internet. Live without the internet or live without air conditioning and heating? Does my PC count as a heater? Can my PC count as a heater? I'll like do 2 more of these. I can use a blanket, this is fine. But what if I'm in Canada where it snows and it goes to negative 40 degrees? Okay, here's the thing. If I have a portable aircon and a portable heater, does that count? Or cause like living without aircon and heating to me just means like living like with central air conditioning and heating. More blankets? No! I will buy. Ah. You can substitute with fans and actual fire. You're correct. That is true. Yeah, okay. I don't think in this day and age we can live without the internet, honestly. And most people agree with that sentiment. Ooh, okay. Let's just do like 2 more. And then I will end. And then we'll stop. If there was an 18 plus version of this, we'll do it in a member stream. Okay, would you rather be able to remember every detail of your dreams or never have a nightmare again? Never have a nightmare again! What the fuck? I don't care about remembering my dreams. No, I have nightmares. I get nightmares. It makes me sad, man. I would never have a nightmare if possible. They're so scary. I guess, yeah, if you never have nightmares, then you can remember your dreams. The thing is, whenever I dream, I remember them anyway. I don't know what it is. I have a really good memory when it comes to dreams. I think there was a point in time where I would like tell you guys all of my dreams. Lately, I haven't really had any. So, I mean, I haven't slept well enough to have a dream. And that's why I haven't told you guys any of my dreams. But, normally I do remember my dreams if I ever have them. I just haven't been able to sleep well enough to have a good dream or a funny dream to even tell you guys about. So, I would rather just pick no nightmares because I've had a nightmare. Yeah. I would never have a nightmare. Oh, you did? Damn. I never had to practice it intentionally. It just kind of happened. Yes, Terrence, yes. I mean, I don't think it's 1,000. Your brain cannot go through that many things at once. Okay. Never have homework in school. Never have an exam in school. I would say never have an exam. That one's an easy one. I hate exams. They're the bane of my existence. They stressed me out to hell. Never again. If I had a choice, never again. Like, to me, this is not even something I have to think about. I would never have an exam again. Let's end on this one. Become the king or queen of the UK or become the president of the United States of America. I would like to become... Oh, man. I'd like to be a king or a queen. I'm not even thinking, would you rather be a president or would you rather be a king or a queen? I'd rather be a king or queen. I'm not sure what happening is. But having society. I feel like exams are stupid. I want to be a queen. I'm already a queen. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, let's end with this one. This will be the last one. Okay. Be loved by all or be respected by all. Yes, queen. I already have a crown. I feel like... Does love not include respect, though? Does love not include respect? Because if you love someone, would you not respect them? Can you love someone and not respect them at the same time? Being respected does not mean you are loved. Being respected means that your opinions are, you know, agreed upon. Or you are just allowed to live your life without judgment. That does not mean that you are loved, though. If you are loved, you'll be taken care of. You know, people will respect your decisions that you make and love you. Just unconditional love, you know? Loved even is probably tough with all the stalkers you get, but I love being loved. Respect sounds good. Keeps love more special. That's fair. You can love someone and secure their opinion. Can you disrespect someone that you love? I don't think I could do that. Maybe some people can, but I honestly don't think I could do that. Because if I love someone, I'll respect their wishes. You know, I don't think I can. I'm so lost. You can love your children, but not like respect their ideas and opinions. I'd respect it, but try to change it. Yeah, love and respect aren't the same. I just feel like if I am going to love someone, I would give respect to the person that I love. That's just how I feel about it, though. After you break up, for example, you often dislike that person, but still love them. I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what it's like to have a boyfriend and break up with them and then be like, I love you but hate you, you know? Like, I don't know what that feels like. Companies be loved but not respected. Like Apple? I feel like people like Apple. Okay. You could, Tom. You could. That's fair. Man, I'm thinking hella deep about this. Be respected by all, but then you don't get no love. Ah! Creepy stalker love doesn't respect your personal space. Okay, I guess if I have to think about it in the context of a VTuber, then I would like to be loved by all, but I would prefer to be respected. You know? I like love. Don't get me wrong. I like love. But ultimately, if it's by all, as in like people who are not into VTubers, this is just by everybody in the fucking world, then respect. I picked respect. Yay. Okay. Let's just end it there. There's been too many. There's too many. Oh, you think so? I'd like to think so. Oh, damn, that's zooming. Oh, damn, that's zooming. Okay, wait. What a date. I feel like we talked a lot today. It is burning 25k. Jesus. I do feel pretty loved, honestly. We learned a lot about each other today. I feel like I learned about a lot today. That was good. First time I didn't lurk even though I already liked you for a year or so. God damn! What the heck? It's been that long and only now you show up? Wow. But hi. Now I know you exist. I gotta eat a throat candy. Yeah, my throat's getting kind of dry. I have learned many a thing today. I feel like we talked about a lot of stuff today. I learned that some of you are more into the story than the climax itself of a story, that you'd want to relive that, and I'm like, I don't understand that, but okay. Yeah, I liked it. I feel like I haven't done stuff like this in a while, where it's just we talk about random shit. You know, or just like we talked about the ocean and the mountains, and we talked about pee. I talked about superpowers and philosophical things. I don't know. It's been a while since we've done this. It feels nice. Yeah, it feels nice. Like it feels really nice. Forever lurker? No! Not allowed. Actually, no, you're allowed. I'll let it be. I'll let you be. I like deep talks like this. Although I know it can't happen like all the time. I just hope that this doesn't end. I like stuff like this. Would you vacation in Hawaii if given the opportunity? Yeah, I would. Hawaii sounds nice. Talk streams are the best. Thank you. What's more important, all the things leading up to your second outfit debut or your second outfit debut? My second outfit debut. All the things leading up to it was a pain in the ass to deal with. Like, I'd rather just do it, you know? I don't think, like... It is not fun having to DM people and ask, hey, do you have the shit that I commissioned you for? Do you have it yet? Is it delayed? Do you have it yet? Is it done yet? And then telling them, oh, you have to revise this, you have to revise that. Or, like, drawing my own stuff. I was so annoyed because I didn't get what I wanted in there, or I made mistakes and was like, fuck this. You know? So, I would just rather have the debut. I do want the highlight immediately. I do not have the patience. Well, you're asking about the outfit debut. That's different. That's different. The second outfit debut was more so just talking to people. Having to deal with talking to people about, do you have the shit ready for the outfit debut? If we're talking about, like, off-kai, then it was worth. I hated taking the plane, but the actual event itself was great. I could just forget that the plane ever existed. I hated that plane flight. There was a baby crying on it. I was just, ugh. Adulting? What about adulting? Everything leading up to an achievement or the achievement itself? I think that depends on the achievement. The conversation was journey versus destination? No, not exactly. It was... I think it was... Would you rather relive every... Was it TV show, book, or whatever again for the first time? Like, would you experience that all again for the first time? So I wouldn't say it's like... experiencing real life again. Like it's not like you're reliving a memory. It's a book. Mm-mm. It's like reliving every. I think it was every. Yeah, reliving every anime, book, TV show, like for the first time again. That was the prompt. I forgot what the other side was. Oh, forgetting embarrassing moments. I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, it's like every book. It was have the ability to read every book or or watch TV show or something for the first time again. Then reliving your favorite video game again. No, I'm pretty sure. Did it say every? Either way, I would not want to reread a book. There's never been a book I've wanted to reread. But okay, if you're talking about like the achievement stuff where like I had gone to Offkai. I didn't go to the Offkai. The Offkai thing had no. Honestly, I didn't feel like Offkai had anything to do with my new outfit debut. Technically, the timing for the merch stuff was meant to be later, but because Offkai was happening, we had to push it earlier. And then I was gonna do my debut right after Offkai, but because of all the shit that was going on with DMing people and delays and stuff, it was much later than the actual thing that the hype for it kind of died. And I was very upset about it. So, I don't think Offkai was a lead up to the new outfit debut directly. It was like a part of it, sure, but I just wish the timing made more sense. So to me, Offkai was more so getting to meet people, getting to see Tenchis, getting to like meet VTubers again, you know? So in that sense, achieving the dream of meeting my Tenchis and selling merch, I guess, sure. Like to me, that's an achievement on its own. I don't think it has anything to do with this debut itself. Make her reread the Twilight series. I never read it, but I did watch it, and I've watched it multiple times, so I don't mind watching it again. Do lives if you want to go? I'll see. I need to double check finances and stuff. How much I can save. Is working to become a VTuber more important than being a VTuber? Let me think about that. Because I feel like they're both like kind of the same. Because being a VTuber means to work to do it, in my opinion. Because there was a lot of work put into becoming a VTuber. But if I could have just gotten all of that hella quick and just been a VTuber from the get-go and not have to deal with commissioning people, finding out my branding and all of that, if I could have just done it really quickly and start streaming, just start doing the thing that I just want to do, I would have done it. Have fun, Nazu. Be safe when you're home. Yes, I'm probably gonna end within the next few minutes, so yeah. Bye-bye. I'll see you later. Creativity takes time. It does, and I hate that. Like, I know there's a benefit in taking my time with discovering what exactly it is I like, what I want in my model, what brand I want, stuff like that. I get it. I get the process, why it's necessary and why it's important. But I'm like, I would hate to have to deal with it all over again. Like, just debuting this outfit took a fucking year, okay? Like, I don't want to have to wait a year just to get to streaming and being a VTuber, you know? Like, it took a whole fucking year. So, the answer to that is yes and no. If I were, like, at the very start of my VTuber journey, I think it's important to learn about it, like why you have to go through this process of discovering what it is you are as a VTuber or what you want to do, how you want to go about streaming. That's important. And I think it's an achievement just to debut the very first time. That to me is enough. Then you do it again and again and again, and it becomes old. You don't learn anything new. You just end up having to do the same fucking thing of talking to people, being like, hey, where's my shit that I commissioned 6 months ago? I need it to debut at this date at this time. And they're like, oh, sorry, don't think we'll get it to you then. And then you have to find someone else, do a rush order. I'm just saying, it's a lot of like tedious work that ends up not even being yours, right? You're relying on other people to complete something for you that you paid them to do. And I hate that. I want things to like be within my control. And that to me is the achievement. If I have to do it again, this process all over again, God, I would prefer not to, but I know it's necessary. Oh, hi, Rio! There's a whole different question where you want to relieve your... It is very different, but it's related in a way. See, but the thing is, I've already learned it. I already learned how to do it. And I felt more like I earned it the first time. I have debuted many times now. I also have debuted new outfits many times now with my first chibi model. Oh, when I first streamed as a PNG, that was first debut. Then I debuted a chibi model. Then I debuted 3 chibi model outfits. And then I debuted as Mino Mieko. Then I debuted as Mino Mieko in Kawa. And then I debut this outfit. That's 8 debuts. 8 fucking debuts that I have prepared, that I have learned from. I don't need to know anymore. I'm good. Like I'm a little done with the debut after debut. I'm good. I am kind of debuted out. I'm a little done with the debut. I do think if it's like in the beginning where I first debuted, like I first had a VTuber model that moved and shit, and then having a new outfit after that, I'd be like, oh my god, yeah, cool. Then sure, then I would definitely be more into the process of debuting it. Like, how is it like to talk to people, to gather everything and make it a collaborative effort? To me, that was very important. And I remember talking to my artist at the time, being like, oh my god, look, we did it! I remember being hella excited with her about it. And I mean, with this new outfit too, it's the first time I've debuted a new outfit with this model specifically. So to me, that was new, right? But when I think about how many times I've debuted, like, I'm just... it's stressful, and I know it's a big event, everybody enjoys it. But when you debut so many times, and you do it 8 fucking times, it becomes a little... it just becomes work. I know all the steps I need to take to make it happen. And, like, I obviously had to learn from the past. I don't know if I would relive that moment again and again and again and again. I have more than the Infinity Stones, Rio. Aren't there only like 5 Infinity Stones? I have 8. It is very bad to and expressive. I love it a lot. It does copy my movements pretty good. On double the gloves. Spread out the power. Although I do think I'd like to forget some embarrassing memories, because genuinely I don't think I've learned from them. Some of them. I won't say all of them, but some of them. Double Infinity Gauntlet. Heck yeah. I'm just thinking, like, in the past, there were so many things that I think I did that embarrassed myself, and I wish I could have just not said or not done. And it wouldn't change my life. You know? Only 2 more debuts and see you can Thanos snap those memories away. If I had the money. There are... I think everyone has embarrassing moments they want to forget, to be honest. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's just life. And I know people will, you know, remember them because they're embarrassing. And we'd like to forget them because they're embarrassing. And there's really no benefit in remembering them. I think the one benefit is that it happened. You know it happened. It was a part of your life. And when you're older, you can look back and laugh about it. That's the only benefit that I see. Don't really see any others. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm all talked out. My throat is hella dry. So, I'm gonna go measure my boobs and my chest and the length of the shirt that I want. And then buy some clothes. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Who is live that I can raid? I need to refresh the page. User shelf buddy. Oh yeah, Rio. Have you seen Cheeto Fish by any chance? They got really cute clothes that I would like to have, and they're hella expensive, but I'm willing to spend it anyway. Okay. Whomst is a streaming right now that I can read? Okay, I don't know what's happening. It's not doing the thing. I am clicking buttons and it's not letting me. Don't tell me it's not gonna let me raid again. I swear to God. Please just let me raid someone, game. I mean, YouTube, please. Hello? It's like freezing. Okay. Okay. I have picked a person. We're gonna raid Alias from V4 Mirai. It is very Dango soft vibes. I like it a lot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna raid Alias. Easy pick. Okay. Yep, alright. So I'm probably just gonna say hi and then bye because I have shit to do. So do the Mia raid thing so we don't embarrass ourselves in front of the bouquets. If you don't do the Mia raid thing, it's gonna look hella sad. So do the Mia raid thing. Let me copy it too. Okay. Okay. So let's go say hi to Alias. She is celebrating 6 months. Oh damn. Oh yeah, V4. That Gen 4 had their. Is it 4? No, 3. Gen 3 had their 6-month anniversary recently. With what's it called? They did a psychopath test. Alias, yes, Mino no star. Yeah, it has been 6 months since their debut. I know, isn't that crazy? It doesn't even feel like it's been that long, but it has been that long. Okay, let us go raid into her stream. I will see you guys on Thursday because tomorrow I have to go to the dentist. So, I will see you guys on Thursday, okay? Okay? I'll see you guys then. And maybe in Discord if I'm feeling up. Yeah. Okay. I go now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Was fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.